You wanna know something that always interested me? Those super short indie games that either have a super dumb or super interesting concept. One of my personal favorites happens to have the longest title known to fucking man. The one who pulls out the sword will be crowned king. It gets both the title of having the longest name of any game I've ever played, and yet also being the shortest game I've ever played.
There were hopefuls of the sun will become king.
Like, just listen to that intro song. Truly glorious. So basically, the main premise of the game is exactly what the title says. Just pull out the sword to become the king. But the amount of charm included in this game is truly astounding. For example, since the one and only goal is to just pull out the super long sword out of the stone, the game basically ends as soon as you do it. Which just ends up looking pretty fucking dumb, since these guys just show up literally 2 seconds after the sword is pulled. Not only that, but as soon as you get brought into the city, every single person in town is lined up to see you. Like, how the fuck did everyone get out there that fast? I honestly laughed pretty hard when the old king just got straight up killed for no reason. Not only that, but as soon as you enter the castle, your character just immediately gets married. The absurdity that happens within such a short game is truly astounding. Anyway, enough about the story per se. What I really want to talk about is the gameplay itself. Obviously the goal is to pull the sword from the stone, but seriously, the way you pull it out is with the mouse, and I have to say that this is the most frustrating way to do it. Like, while you're pulling it out, your mouse can move side to side, but if your mouse gets even one fucking pixel off that bitch, you gotta start all the way over again. And the worst part is that sword takes forever to pull out. Not to mention how fucking long it is. Like, just look at that thing. You're telling me that sword was in that tiny ass rock? Honestly, the most frustrating part about this game is that once you actually do pull out the sword, you don't even get to see the whole thing at scale, which is pretty fucking dumb since the entire point of the game is to pull out the sword. Even with all these complaints, don't get me wrong, I do enjoy the slow and tedious simplicity of claiming a legendary sword. I just wish the act of doing it was handled a little bit better. Overall, I definitely would recommend this game, not only because I enjoy very difficult and tedious games, but also because it's free. Like, you can't really complain about it when the developer isn't even asking for anything in return, right? Anyway, I guess this whole video is just an excuse to rant about a game I've been enjoying for the past few days. I could end this off in some meaningful way, but I don't think I will.